So we're a digital ads agency. Pretty exclusively, we just manage ads for businesses. Usually it's e-commerce or service companies looking to scale. We just saw time and time again, and my partners spent 5+ years at Google each in digital ads over there. They're very much experts in the Google Ads platform and digital ads in general. We just saw a lot of business owners that had no idea how their ads worked. They didn't know what their agencies were doing in their accounts. We saw year-long, 2, 3, 4 year long contracts where the agencies would run the ads in my opinion, a very predatory way where they would create their own separate account, their own separate dashboards, and kind of hide the real data from their clients. And so from the beginning, we just took a very honest approach with shorter minimum term contracts. We use clients' own accounts. We actually help them and coach them and consult them through what we're doing, even if that may result at some point in them leaving us to do it for themselves, and really just take the most honest and transparent approach possible. So that's kind of what we were trying to solve against was predatory or bad digital marketing practices where agencies take full control, don't explain what they're doing, and the client's account suffers because of it. When you have a small business or a medium-sized company, oftentimes the owner is the one that's fronting the bill for the ad spend. And they know it's an investment to grow their company. But if you're wasting 20, 30, $40,000 per month on your ad spend, you're not seeing good returns, like that's going to affect the owner's personal life because that's going to affect their take-home pay. And so we try to solve against that to make it much more of an investment and to actually grow their business in a transparent and honest way.
Yeah, that's awesome. It sounds like so. The one part is obviously you said uh, two of your co-founders are ex Google, so like on the technical side of things, you guys are covered there. You guys know how to do the work, and it sounds like the way you've scaled so fast is just by being the one honest person in like a sea full of sharks, trying to just be predatory. Is that like has that been the key to success up until now? And is that going to be the key to scaling to the next level, or are you guys taking a different approach now?
It's a great question. Yeah, we definitely have honed in on our subject matter expertise. Like my partners worked on the teams that designed the Google Ads product. And so we definitely have a very intimate understanding of how the products work. They don't work on those teams anymore. Obviously, they're over here, but they understand how it comes together in a way that other folks from the outside may not. Like myself, for example, I don't come from a marketing background, but having learned directly from them, I can explain and coach people through how the algorithms work, how to get the best performance in a lot of ways that people don't set up correctly from the beginning. So we called ourselves Foundation Media because we really aim to get the foundation in the ads account correct from the beginning. And it sounds corny, but the 20% of time you spend on setup drives 80% of the results. And so by doing it the right way from the beginning, we can ensure better results. And that's kind of how we scaled to the beginning, or at the beginning, to your point. It's just being honest and open. I think the future will continue to grow from referrals, word of mouth, networking, and that's really how we've grown organically over the past year. It's just by doing great work and getting mentioned for that. I do think that AI is getting to an interesting turning point for advertising, for marketing, and pretty much every industry. And so the way we compete against AI tools that manage ad accounts may be different than other agencies or other freelancers. But I think, of course, we'll adapt and see how it goes and continue to do good work.